Our featured artist this week is singer-songwriter Sophia Pae. Known for her songs she has written for groups such as Girls' Generation, as well as for her OSTs, she is now breaking out as an artist in her own right. Let's join Hannah in Seoul on her special date with singer Sophia Pae.
Hi everyone, I'm Hannah with Kpop-TV. We're here in Seoul at Iconic Sound Studio. We're going to meet a very special guest. She was born in England and she was originally going to become an accountant, but instead she became a singer-songwriter in Korea. She first appeared on the scene when she went on the star audition Great Birth 2 show. Since then, she has released multiple singles and featured on soundtracks. She has also written songs for several K-pop artists, including Girls' Generation and Miss A. Everyone, let's welcome Sophia Pae.
Hi! Hi guys!
Thank you so much for meeting with us today.
Oh, thank you for having me.
All right, so one of the first things I want to talk about is your latest single, Over You. Can you tell us a little bit about this song?
Yep, it's an R&B pop song. I wrote it sometime last year, and it came out of basically an experience I had a few years back with a guy who, yeah, he would be interested like during the evening times, but then during the day he'd be pretty aloof. Just, yeah.
I get it, so I'm over you.
I'm over you, yes, that's where it came from.
Do you want to give us a little sample of it?
Sure. Over you, over you, over you, you.
Oh my goodness, such a sweet voice. I mean, I already heard it on the track, but now I'm like 10 times the fan.
Thank you.
All right, well, let's talk about the music video.
Okay.
So in it, you're driving out to the middle of nowhere and getting rid of things that remind you of that certain someone, right?
Yeah, yeah.
And then I saw the stain on your hand and on your clothes. I don't think it's a soup stain. Did you attack somebody, Sophia?
Who knows? It's pretty much open to interpretation, and that's what the director and myself wanted to get across.
Oh, and that mysterious figure at the end too.
Yes, yeah.
Leave you wondering.
Yeah, I mean, there's different elements in there. You know, the heavy bag that I was pulling and threw in the ditch. You know, a lot of people are saying, what's in there, Sophia? Did you know, did you dispose of a certain something or someone, even?
Wow. I love a music video with intrigue.
Yeah, so, but then the guy appears at the end, so it's all kind of mysterious.
I like how you threw that in. We know that you've written lots of songs for different artists in the industry.
Yeah.
Like some examples are Melt My Heart by Eric Nam, and Good Time by Sistar,
Yeah.
Sailing by Girls' Generation, and Stuck by Miss A.
Yes.
Do you have a story or two that you can tell us behind these songs?
Let's see. I mean, the Sailing one, which is the most recent release, I actually wrote that in Sweden with a Swedish co-writer called Simon. And we actually wrote it for the Japanese market.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because you know, Japan likes that kind of soft ballad, the sweet, sometimes a little bit cheesy melody. So we actually wrote it for the Japanese market, but it ended up getting picked by Girls' Generation like 2 years after we wrote it.
Wow.
So it was completely out of the blue. We were really surprised, but obviously really happy because it was the first song that I'd written during a songwriting camp abroad, so it's pretty special to me, and for it to be picked up by the biggest girl group in Korea,
right?
Pretty much.
And it's a very nice song.
Thank you.
It totally touched me while I was watching the music video. Like, don't cry, don't cry.
Yeah, it was great that they used it kind of as a fan song for the fans. It was for their 9th anniversary.
Oh, that makes it so much sweeter.
Yeah, so very happy about that.
Let's talk a little bit more about your songwriting.
Okay.
Right, you said you went to a songwriting camp. Is that where you learned songwriting?
Well, I started off at Iconic, which is where we are now. So we have maybe 5 or 6 in-house producers and top liners. So I'm a top liner, which means I write melodies and lyrics, and then we have producers as well who make the tracks. So I first came in, I actually didn't know anything about songwriting. So after the show, Star Audition, I went back to England for a year to finish off the accounting qualification that I've been doing. And during that time, I enrolled in a songwriting course. So I kind of had the basics, but you don't really know until you really get into the industry and really into songwriting. So I'd made some demos back in England. I brought them with me when I came back to Korea. Ended up meeting one of the writers here, and then it just kind of snowballed from there. And yeah, I did a couple of sessions with that songwriter, and the boss thought I had potential.
I think you have potential too.
Thank you so much.
Wait, it's not even potential. We've established that you have songwriting capability.
Honestly, I'm just still learning, because I think with music you just never really stop learning, whether it be songwriting, whether it be singing. You know, you can't stop. You can't ever stop. You got to keep growing and moving. So I've been doing it about 2.5 years now.
Wow. In just 2.5 years, you're making some really nice songs, and I'm really excited to see what else comes out of you.
Yeah, me too, me too.
When you find out that one of these big names picks up one of your songs, like, does your heart do a little backflip? What's your reaction?
It does. It does about 3 backflips. I mean, we actually write most songs with an artist in mind. In the case of Sistar's Good Time, we specifically wrote that song with Sister in mind. You know, the dun 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 dun, that piano riff. It's very kind of Sister. So when we heard that it had been placed, we were really, really happy, because I don't know if anyone else can really pull off that song. You know, Hyodin's just such a great voice.
She is very unique.
So we were really happy it got matched to the artist that we originally wrote it for. But as I said, the Girls' Generation song, we didn't really originally write it for them, but being the
it worked out well, though.
Big group that they are, definitely did some backflips.
And then you also have another.
Literally.
You also have another song though that's coming out soon, later in this month.
Yeah.
Correct?
Coming out towards the end of September. It's another SM song. It's going to be a duet with a current SM artist and a former SM artist. So stay tuned to find out who they are. Yeah.
All right. And then let's also talk about your other activities that you've been doing. You're on TV and on radio too.
Yeah. So I started out in radio on TBS EFM. Fortunately, I had to give it up because I was about to debut. But that kind of created an avenue into Arirang TV as well, and radio. So right now I'm hosting a show on Arirang TV called The Interview, which is basically a talk show. We bring in different guests every week, and they're usually either the guests are people who are famous abroad and are visiting Korea, for example, if they're musicians, or people who are doing a lot to promote Korea abroad or in the country as well. So it's really interesting to meet all these different types of people in such varied fields. And yeah, I'm really just. Honestly, it's quite difficult because some of these fields I have no idea what they're about. Like
you just have to smile.
I just have to smile and nod. I have to do a lot of research, but it's really rewarding.
Is there anything that you hate, but it seems like everybody else enjoys it?
I hate selfies.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm really not a selfie person.
Really?
Yeah.
So when you see other people taking selfies, what do you think?
I mean, I'm like, oh, there they go again. I mean, being in Korea, everyone's taking selfies. You go to a cafe, they're taking selfies. You know, you go to work, you're taking selfies. I don't know, just everywhere, everyone is taking selfies.
It's a pet peeve.
I mean, it's not really a pet peeve. I'm always like live and let live, but.
Hey, is there anything that you love that everybody else seems to hate?
Oh, that's a hard one. What do I love? I mean, I would say I love cats, but a lot of people like cats. Funnily enough, I don't own any cats.
Why not?
I don't have the resources and the time in order to take care of another living thing. I'm just busy trying to take care of myself right now. But I plan to get like 8 cats later on.
Oh my goodness.
So I love being a crazy cat lady, which not many other people like.
Is there any kind of store where you go in and you always end up coming out with a lot more than what you intended to buy?
Yes. Food stores.
Food stores.
Yes. Never go to the supermarket when you're hungry. Life pro tip right there. And the other place I always spend way too much money is Olive Young.
Oh, really? The cosmetic stores.
The cosmetic stores.
And then one more question. Do you have any quote that you really admire?
I remember once sticking a post-it on my friend's locker. She was my colleague at the time. And it said, everything will be okay in the end. If it's not okay, it's not the end.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah, I'm quite a positive person. I mean, everyone goes through ups and downs, but during the down times, I really think it's an opportunity to learn about yourself and better yourself. And I really believe that, you know, if you do that, then better times will come. So that's my quote. My friend actually didn't like it though. No? I wrote it as an encouragement for her, but she was like, why? You think I'm depressed?
Oh.
Why is everything not okay?
You need to learn how to take some encouragement.
I know, it kind of backfired on me, but yes.
Even so, it's a good quote and I'm going to steal it.
Please do, please do. Share the motivation, share the encouragement.
So we prepared a game to test some of your English to Korean skills. Okay. No, Korean to English skills.
Okay.
All right. So you can probably empathize with some K-pop fans who live abroad and they just have the worst time trying to find a good translation, right? Mm-hmm. So we prepared a game.
All right.
These are some popular K-pop songs that have been pasted into a translation app and then came out really awkward.
Okay. Okay.
All right. So this is the first one. If you can guess which song it is, you get that lovely gift basket over there.
Ooh.
If you get it wrong, I get to post a really derpy photo of you on my SNS.
Okay, a derpy selfie.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Deal.
All right, number one.
Within a little more power, no woman is easy to give the mind, so that you're more like me. Tolgol?
Right.
What?
That's how it came out of the translator.
Within a little more power. Oh gosh, this is harder than I thought it would be. 여자는. Oh, I feel like,
cheer up!
Oh.
See,
Oh.
This is the real translation.
Cheer up, baby, cheer up, baby. 여자기 쉽게 마음을 주면 돼. Yes, there it is.
Try this one. This one's really popular too.
Okay. I do not know might be a once in a lifetime. Which app is this? This instinct went out and hold up. I need a hint.
This song is about something that does not happen to most people once in a lifetime. Or at all.
It doesn't happen.
Yeah.
So.
But they all try to hit the
jackpot.
Close.
Lotto.
You got it!
Yes!
High five.
High five. Yes.
All right.
Thank you for the hint.
And then this one is short, but you should recognize it. Even though it's been flip-flopped.
Year to end with Avenue left in the dark. 소녀시대.
Yeah! You got it!
Yay!
All right.
I only
Can I have the
needed,
wonderful
like,
prize, please?
8 hints.
But you got it.
I did. Thank you. Woo! Hey guys, thank you so much for supporting me and Kpop-TV. My video over you is coming up soon after, so show it lots and lots of love, and hopefully I will see you guys soon. Thank you. Bye.
Bye.
baby 늦은 밤에 너의 뻔뻔함도 모두 다 다 지겨워졌어. I ain't your Friday toy, oh my baby. 날 계속 갖고 놀잖아. 이제 정신이 들어. And I know that I'm not your love, your love, your love, your love, your love, yeah. 보고 싶다는 말도 오해라는 그 말도 난 모두 질렸어. 이제 내게 너란 흔적 따윈 없어. 더는 없어. I ain't falling for ya. 웃어줬다고 다 줬다고 착각은 하지마. 이제 내게 너란 기억 따윈 지워. Over you, over you, over you, you. 잠시 그랬었지 뭔가 싫어서. 네 생각만으로 난 잠 못 들곤 했었지. 이제 난 뭔가 다 baby. I know it's just one thing you want, thing you want, thing you want. Oh, 이제 정신이 들어. And I know that I'm not your love, your love, your love, your love, your love, yeah. 입만 열면 거짓말, 더는 변명하지마. 난 모두 질렸어. 이제 내게 너란 흔적 따윈 없어. 더는 없어. I ain't falling for ya. 웃어줬다고 다 줬다고 착각은 하지마. 이제 내게 너란 기억 따윈 지워. I'm over you. 자기야는 됐고 사랑해도 됐어. 그러다가도 모든 걸 주고 또 아침이 오면 다시 난 낯선